In this week's video, I meet Gary Vaynerchuk and talk about living the life of an entrepreneur unfiltered and how to get confidence even when you don't have great examples. Pretty pumped right now. Gonna go see Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary. Super pumped, but really like an idol for me. Somebody who's, really helped me pull through motivationally through one of the toughest spots in the history of my company. And I gotta find the address. One second. Okay. Cool, GaryVee.
Old school are like, yeah, Facebook is losing. I'm like, you're fucking doing direct mail instead. Like, Facebook's like on step 1 of 25 and under of losing attention. You're already on step 1,000 at scale.
So that's a question. I mean, yes. And it is the
because it's alternatives, right?
Right.
It's not like we can all afford to do all of them. This comes at the expense of something. I'm only comparing one to the other. Again, if a client comes to me, I have big clients, Pepsi, Unilever. If they come to me and say, I want to spend $6 million, what should I do? I'm like, Super Bowl.
What I admire about Gary is how unfiltered he is and what he says, and it's really inspiration. I think in a world of business and entrepreneurialism where it's very idealistic and head in the clouds, it really brings like a salt of the earth feel, very tactical, and it allowed me to share some of my own struggles with my own business colleagues. I don't know, I had a really weird vibe leaving there. I felt like a lot of people were just looking at me like a ghost, whatever, I don't know. Living with your flaws, living with the things that you fucked up. It was funny because I started talking about some of those things in the meeting and people started going like, oh. But, I mean, that's my real life situation, so I don't want to fake it. And yeah, it's scary and it sucks, but that's what's really going on. And if I weren't honest about it, I'd just be just as much fake as I've been in the past, and that's something I don't want to do anymore. Wow, this place is amazing. Bryant Park looks so beautiful at night. I had no idea. And I'm gonna go see my baby who's graduating from a program that is teaching her about commercial real estate. And so I'm really excited. We're gonna celebrate, have a little drink atop the hotel over here. So you know what's more important than anything in life and in business and in success? It's confidence. So how do you get the confidence if to be successful if you haven't had the opportunity, or let's say the upbringing that gives you the examples or the encouragement that one would think you would need in order to be successful? I'll give you my answer. One, you don't have to start out knowing all the answers. You just have to be inspired enough to give it a shot. I don't think that, everybody has to cut their own teeth in some way, whether it's like, for me, running the New York City Marathon was a big thing that changed me fundamentally. I knew that if I had the courage to do that I would have the courage and the tenacity to overcome all kinds of challenges in my life. And so I'd set that in my mind as a kind of goal. And when I actually achieved it, it was like a huge liberating feeling. And from that, I just went to another thing and another thing and another thing. And every time I grew in my confidence, I grew in my personal strength. I want those people who are out there who are going, yeah, I know, I have an idea, but I don't know how I could ever get to be where you're at. But I want to say that I wasn't always like this personality making videos in the street, and I feel kind of weird about it even right now. But I was a shadow of a person hiding because I was afraid of exposing myself to risk. But it's almost like training, that you train yourself to overcome these little fears, and little by little you master them, and then all of a sudden you're running a business and you have a YouTube channel and you're happy and things are better, man. Things can get better. all I'm saying. All right, it's good you have this glass of wine. So please do like if you like, add comments and suggestions to things you'd like to see more of in the Be Mighty blogs, and be sure to download your Be Mighty flyers at BeMighty.net. Be Mighty, y'all.